5 times, the royal family have controversially waded into politics. The royal family is expected to stay out of politics and refrain from giving their personal opinion on certain topics so as to remain impartial. Over time, British monarchs' constitutional roles have gradually distilled to representing the whole country and steering well clear of politics. This isn't to say members of the royal family have no political views. It must be noted, in appearing above the political fray is far from being politically naive. From the late Princess Diana's campaign for a worldwide ban on landmines to her son Prince William speaking out on an end to fighting in the Middle East, here are 5 memorable times royal family members bucked the trend and spoke out on issues important to them and the country. Never one to shy away from a difficult cause, Princess Diana's campaign for a worldwide ban on landmines was criticized as being inherently political. It appeared to endorse Labour's policy and put John Major in hot water as he said Britain wouldn't support a ban until all countries had signed it. The late Queen Elizabeth came under fire in 2014 when she expressed the hope that voters will think very carefully about the future before the Scottish independence referendum. The comment was made to a well-wisher outside a church near her Balmoral estate in Aberdeenshire. It followed reports that Queen Elizabeth II was growing increasingly concerned about the September 18th vote. The late Queen's comment came as she spoke to a member of the public outside the church at Crathy. In 2022, Charles reportedly described the government's controversial policy of sending asylum seekers to Rwanda as appalling. In his Easter message not long afterwards, he appeared to firm up this criticism when he referred to the unutterable tragedy of those who've been forced to flee their country and seek shelter far from home. He said they're in need of a welcome, of rest, and of kindness. 2 years after she married into the royal family, Duchess Sophie was embroiled in a political row and breaching royal protocol. In 2001, recordings were released of damning conversations of the royal, criticizing then Prime Minister Tony Blair, his wife, and then Chancellor Gordon Brown. An undercover scandal saw Edward and Sophie the victims of a fake Shake reporter. In the secretly recorded tapes that resulted, Sophie criticized Sherry Blair and then Prime Minister Tony Blair. Prince William has warned that too many have been killed in Israel's conflict with Gaza and has called for an end to the fighting and for hostages to be released. The Prince of Wales expressed his thoughts ahead of a series of engagements to recognize the human suffering caused by the ongoing war in the region and the subsequent conflict in Gaza.